Welcome back to Operation Arsenal. It is 3 losses in a row. It's easy to panic, right? It's easy to say 3 losses in a row, title charge over, we're never going to win the Champions League, our only hope is domestic cups. Oh, the world's ending. Oh, Arteta should leave. No, you're not going to get that from me at all. Yes, we've lost 3 games in a row. Yes, they are heavily impacting our season and how we're going to do in the Champions League and how we're going to do in the Premier League. But come on, some of the reactionary fans we have, it is insane to me. People wanting Arteta out. Okay, so I'm just going to start this video by saying, we'll get into the game itself, but if you genuinely think Arteta should leave the club because of the recent results, please just think. Just think about what a mess our club was in. Let's say 2 years of Wenger's final years, the last 2 years of Wenger till 2022, where Arteta was a couple of years in. Comedy FC. Okay, going to City, Anfield, getting smashed at home, smashed away from home. If we conceded 1 goal away from home, bang, 2 goals, 3 goals, 4 goals, we would capitulate. Okay? We weren't challenging for the Premier League. We were barely challenging for top 4. We weren't even in the Champions League. Okay, so I need to say this right away. Arteta, unequivocally, for me, deserves the rest of the season no matter what happens. Okay, fair enough. If we went on a 15-game loss streak, then yeah, come on. But that's not going to happen, okay? We are going to bounce back. We are going to win again soon. I think we'll win against Chelsea. I think that's where it's going to happen. We're going to get our most important, most creative player back, Ødegaard, who finally got a minute or two tonight. It's okay. Calm. Let's talk about today's game, because obviously it's finished 1-0. We've lost thanks to a penalty, which in the Premier League isn't a penalty, but in the Champions League it is. It's handball, whether you agree with it or not. Penalty given, and rightly so, because of the rules in the Champions League. But can we all just agree that football is the same in England as it is anywhere else in terms of the professional game? The rules should be the same everywhere, in my opinion. Obviously, referees can have, I guess, different systems with how they talk to VAR and maybe slight differences here and there. But when it comes to handball and giving penalties for handball, the rule has to be the same. There has to be a consistency there. If that's a penalty in the Champions League, it should be a penalty in the Premier League, vice versa. For me, I think it's very harsh when there is literally nothing a defender can do. Sorry, he's got an arm. Sorry, he has limbs. You know, what is Marino meant to do? He's I don't know, unnatural position. Is he just falling away? I don't know, but the ball's, it's come off his own foot and it's hit his hand. If that's a penalty, fair enough, it should be a penalty everywhere, but it isn't. It's a bit of a strange one. That's it. That's the only thing that happened in today's game. It just happened to be the goal that won into the game. Otherwise, they hit the bar and they had a couple of other moments, but I mean, stats aren't everything, of course, but this is what the game looked like to me. It wasn't very exciting. There wasn't many big chances for Arsenal, but we dominated. We've gone to the San Siro without Rice, without Ødegaard, okay, missing Calafiori as well, who has recently come in and done very well for us. And we've taken the game to Inter, and I think on another day, 1 or 2 of these chances go in. Havertz with a great shot, which was blocked by Bissek, who was player of the match by a mile, by the way. He was unbelievable. And one of our other chances just, I don't know, it just goes in, okay? 2-1 win. No one's complaining. Wasn't the best game ever, but we scored 2 goals. We conceded a penalty. Good job. Italian job. Done. But instead, we've not been able to score. We haven't got enough creativity at the moment. It feels like Arteta is setting us up just to not lose, which I can understand. A big away game like this, just don't lose it. But we have. I just don't think it's as bad as everyone's making out. It really isn't that bad. We lost to Bournemouth down to 10 men, of course. That's really poor. But going down to 10 men, it happens. Losing to Newcastle, hey, look, we're not the first big team to go up north, face Newcastle and lose. Man City have done that, okay? It happens. We've gone to the San Siro. We've played an okay game, okay? I wouldn't say that Inter Milan were just point blank better than us today. And we've lost the game. It's just football. It's just football, and I'm not going to panic. This system needs to die in a fire, though. I don't know if it's actually a proper 4-4-2, but it does actually feel like it. No, not having it. I don't like it. Havertz should be central and stay central. Trossard should be on the left side, stay on the left side. Saka, he does it very well. Stay in his lane on that right side. Let's have some actual, I don't know, some consistency, positional consistency. We have players doing this all the time, and once that becomes predictable, which I think it is now, most teams know what Arsenal are going to do. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. They just double up on you, okay? Partey, sit him in the middle. Ben White, sit him on the right side. I'm all for having inverted wing backs and false backs or whatever you want to call it. But it clearly just isn't clicking with us right now. So just go back to basics. 4-3-3. I can't see why this isn't a 4-3-3 with Trossard in the Ødegaard role. Why does having one player out, Ødegaard, mean we need to shift everything? See it as this, okay? We've got a man missing in the middle, Ødegaard. Just replace that problem. Just Waneri, bang. So what? Drop Trossard. Drop Martinelli. Have one of them on the left. Saka on the right. Havertz through the middle. And then you've got Marino doing what he's meant to be doing. He came in as a number 8. Let's have him in that number 8 role. Partey coming in for Rice. Brilliant. Straight swap. Ødegaard's out. Okay, Waneri comes in. Straight swap. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing it in such a basic way. I'm an armchair fan. I don't know what I'm talking about, you know? That's fine if that's what people want to say. But I just think we're overcomplicating these injuries. This stinks. Why are we waiting until the 82nd minute to make actual changes? I know Jesus came on at half-time. I'm wondering if Marino came off because tactically it wasn't working, or he did get punched in the head. It could be that. Maybe he was feeling concussed. I don't know how that's not at least going to VAR. Maybe it did go to VAR and they cleared it. I don't know. But he literally got punched by Sommer. But touching the ball when it comes off 1 foot away from you at high speed. Why we're making the changes at 82 minutes, I don't know. And why Zinchenko's the one coming on, I don't have the answers. I don't. And I do want to say this. Inter didn't deserve to necessarily lose this game either, by the way. I'm just saying, I don't think they were actually much better than us. Bissek, wow. He was so good. I thought he was German. Has he decided to play for Cameroon? I'm guessing he could have the option. Sommer's been given player of the match, but no, it was Bissek. Sommer did really well. He made lots of saves today. How many saves did he actually make? Should we have a look? Let's go into the stats here. Saves. Where am I? I'm trying to find saves here. I love how goalkeepers, they're showing goals, assists. Right, goalkeeping. Sommer made 4 saves. David Raya didn't make a single save. I mean, this says it all, doesn't it? It is what it is, guys. Obviously, we've got the big one against Chelsea on the 10th, which is Sunday, right? Yeah, and it does look like potentially Palmer might not make it, which, fingers crossed, he doesn't. But Sunday, 4:30, at Stamford Bridge, this is a big game, because if we lose this, it's 4 losses in a row. Chelsea will go 3 points above us in the league table. This is the biggest game at Stamford Bridge in a while for us. And we've done very well there in recent years. We have to hope that Cole Palmer isn't fit. Let's have a quick look at the other results. Villa lost today. So now Liverpool are the only unbeaten team in the Champions League, right? Feyenoord got beaten by Salzburg. Shakhtar won. Barcelona 5-2. Atletico Madrid beat PSG. Brest have beaten Sparta Prague. Brest. Stuttgart lost to Atalanta. And Bayern, was it Kane? No, it wasn't. It was Musiala. But yeah, the Champions League group is looking like this. With that loss, we're in 12th. Sporting up next. That is not going to be an easy game. Definitely not going to be an easy game. And it's Liverpool leading the way. Okay, right. 3 in a row I've now posted. 3 losses. I can't remember the last time I did 3 Operation Arsenals in a row where we lost each game. It is what it is.